Okay, I just apologize for all the foul language and everything that's been going on today with the Goldberg Lesnar match. I'm still going to do a little Goldberg Lesnar review, or the little review from Raw. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and close that door. Go out there and close the door. Hey, close the door.
Okay.
Seriously. Morgan, close the door. Close the door. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't expect him to beat him. Wow. My markout moment. I'm sorry. I was outside with my friends, if you heard. I had a hectic night. It's hard to host guests. I had food. I had everything. I know you guys haven't seen me on reaction. I'm not much on my live reaction. Apologize for that. I apologize for all the adult content. I know I had a kid, my little nephew, Morgan, running around, and I know I kind of marked out, and I used the F-bomb, dropped the F-bomb about 15 times on him, and I apologize for that. I apologize to YouTube. I apologize to anybody who saw that. But when you have a party, Survivor Series party, you do a live reaction, it's hard to keep your language and your down tone from it. That's why I said pardon my French. But I like to say this will not be uploaded until later on tonight, the live reaction, and I'm gonna do this before to warn you that my next video will have a lot of adult language. I'm apologizing forward for my live reaction for the Survivor Series. So hopefully YouTube, I hope you don't disclaim it. I'm apologizing for it forward. I'm going to apologize now that there's a lot of cussing in this language, and I had my nephew going around. All you guys can comment on how I treated my nephew. I'm sorry, I love my nephew, but I just don't want him to get hurt or nothing. We have a lot of adult beverages. We had beer there. That's why I didn't want him to get in there. I want to keep it at 18 level, 18 and higher level. That's why you see me try to tell my nephew go out the door sometimes. Ricardo, my friend Ricardo, is telling me, don't cheat him like that. And I'm like, well, I just want to keep. I was hoping that this would be like an adult, thing. I had a blast. I had fun. The match with Goldberg and Brock, I had a feeling. I had this feeling that Goldberg was going to beat Brock Lesnar. Didn't I say it? If I had a feeling, I had this feeling that Brock Lesnar, and I'm sorry, oh my gosh, I got pizza stains on my dang shirt. I didn't like that. You'll see that in the video. I know this is a head time video, but this is right after the match, so everybody knows that this is going to be right after the, if you've seen the match already, you know. I had to calm down. I got so, like, oh my gosh, my head. That is the Marcus out moment I had in my life. I haven't marked out for Goldberg for over 12 years, and it's like, it's ever since I saw this guy, probably gets, oh gosh, starting out Monday Night Raw, and him beating Hugh Morris, whoa, he surprised me. But I wasn't much a Goldberg fan at the time. I was getting to Glacier a little bit, but then I see him beat Glacier, like, okay. And then the first thing I saw was marking out was when him and Mongo McMichael were going at it, but I wasn't really into Goldberg. At that time, I wasn't into, I noticed Goldberg getting a streak, but I didn't mark out at that point in WCW. But when he started getting up to a certain amount of, wins, and then when I first saw him do the drop down onto the shoulder powerbomb, and I see him, this guy is fucking awesome. I think the most impressive thing I saw was when he did the backflip against Hugh Morris. But then and then when I saw Glacier lose, because I thought he was undefeated, and I said, no, because I was into the all Mortal Kombat situation. But when I saw Goldberg getting into that mean streak, I said, man, who's going to stop this guy? I said, man, nobody's going to stop this guy. And that's when I started noticing Goldberg is going to go higher. When I saw him get the U.S. title, I said, dang, that Monday Night Raw, that Monday Nitro, when he beat Raven's Flock, I said, holy crap, was that? I marked out. I was marking out to Goldberg. Started liking Goldberg all the way up. And ever since that time, when he got the U.S. title, and ever since he beat Hogan for the U.S. and, who knows, the world title, I said, damn, undefeated, 106-0, with the first undefeated man to win the world title. And Brian Heenan said, Brian Heenan said it. You didn't go back to all your WWF tapes and say Undertaker beat Hogan and was undefeated for the world title. But you know what? It didn't matter, because with the endless victories that Goldberg held with that many wins, it still beats that record. And if you say Undertaker is 20-0, this is what I'm saying. Undertaker, you're gonna be you're gonna be next, because he just said, "Go, Brock Lesnar, you're last." So I don't know. Brock Lesnar's last. I say Brock Lesnar's going out. Holy crap! Did he beat him in less than a minute? He beat him in a minute. Holy. I mean, Brock picked him up, put him in the corner, and he just shrugged it off. And what did he do? Speared him out of nowhere. No, he pushed him. That's right, he pushed him first, and then speared him. Oh, 3 times. Jackhammered, boom, that was it. It was over. Brock looked like his rib. He was favoring his ribs. He was down. He looked like he got the wind knocked out of him like it was nothing. I think, holy crap. I mean, I don't know. I mean, whoa. And this is storyline. I mean, I don't know. It's kayfabe. I say that Brock Lesnar let him win. I don't know. I'm just shocked at this moment. I mean, let me live my moment with Goldberg being Brock Lesnar. And shoot, man. What's next for Goldberg? Who cares who's in front of Goldberg? I mean, Seth Rollins. Oh, who cares? He was challenging Seth Rollins. Who cares? Seth Rollins is gonna be buried anyways. I mean, God, who else? I mean, all I can say is we're gonna see Goldberg and Undertaker. I hope happens at WrestleMania, and I think I'm gonna get my wish. John Cena. Don't bring up John Cena and Undertaker, because that's not gonna happen. Maybe, I don't think so. But yeah, I always wanted to see Undertaker versus Goldberg back in 2003. If that ever happened, if the streak would have ended, but they ended because of Triple H, But holy mackerel, I'm having my mark out moment right now. My review on this is actually Goldberg and Lesnar. God, Goldberg. Whew. Right when he came out, I was marking out, boy. I was like, oh, here comes Brock. I was into that video game moment because I'm playing 2K17. And I'm like, oh, gosh, you came up behind me. Oh, my gosh, it's just like the video game. I'm like into it. Oh, I was pushing my friend going, I love this, because I'm so definitely into this Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match. I'm like, oh, gosh, this is the match that should have happened in freaking WrestleMania. I didn't want Steve Austin there. I didn't want Steve Austin. Steve Austin, oh, he's just there to be there. But come on, dude. It's just like, she put all the attention on him. This wasn't supposed to be about Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is supposed to be about 2 guys who are supposed to go at it. And thank God that they got that rematch, because that screwed Madison Square Garden, because he said it was boring. Well, of course it was boring, because everything was on Steve Austin. Everybody was focusing on Steve Austin, not Goldberg, not Brock. That's why Brock and Goldberg kind of lost their focus on each other, because they noticed the fans were like into Austin. Well, I'm sorry, I am an Austin fanatic, but come on, man. This should that we know Austin and Goldberg are best friends, but that should have never happened. It was a bad booking, I think. Good booking, but bad result. Because what happened is that people called boring. So Brock Lesnar and Goldberg didn't want that Survivor Series. Maybe that's what's happening, because it's focusing on the video game. All I know is that I lost it when he came out with the security guards in those tights. That I wanted the 2004 tights, not the WCW tights. We all know that WCW and WWE ain't working long, because look what happened to Sting with Triple H. That got buried, that got done. So we're all over with the WCW versus WWE. We're done with that. That's buried. That's buried the hatchet. Boom. This buries the hatchet between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. My brother-in-law mentioned that it might happen at Royal Rumble with another rematch, but no, this ain't gonna happen. I mean, I think Brock Lesnar should take the fall. I think Brock Lesnar should not worry about Goldberg anymore. I think Brock Lesnar should worry about the UFC. I think Brock Lesnar should worry about Brock Lesnar, not worry about what WWE thinks, saying, "Oh, Goldberg beat you" and everything. No. I think that right now, don't piss off Brock Lesnar right now. Right now, Brock Lesnar is probably in the room throwing shit, and because he lost. But you know what? Maybe he got paid. You know, my brother-in-law said they must have paid him big money to lose, but you know, it's still reputation, man. And so I don't know, man. It's what it is, you know. I will be uploading this video before the other video because there was a warning about my foul language, and sometimes I get into parties. You know, my friends, they kind of have a, you know, I like my friends a lot. You know, I just don't want YouTube to kind of see it as a bad thing, because I cuss a lot. A dead underscore old underscore no a dead underscore in underscore old Chris. It's probably gonna take you a while to do your videos. I want to recommend you guys uploading his videos. He is so hilarious. I think I said this so many times, but I'm just gonna keep on saying it. Just keep on saying House of Reaction. That's another one. Two couple that lives out there in Charlotte. You know, they're great to watch. I can't think of their names because I just, you know, I watched it and they're great. So I'm gonna try to see some live reaction tonight. I'm gonna Facebook. This will be up on Facebook by tomorrow. But tonight, this will be on Facebook. But my live reactions probably won't be done until tomorrow late night. Because it's 3 hours or 4 hours. Oh, Taz show. Definitely watch the Taz show tomorrow. He won't be live. You won't be able to call him because he's not gonna have a show tomorrow. But he's got his live radio station right now. I can't pick it up, but anyways, he'll have his live reaction from tonight on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern. I just wanted to let you know about that. Goldberg. I met the guy, Goldberg. And you know, you saw my video with me holding Goldberg's thing. He said no deals. Then when I saw him come back, yeah. Make a couple phone calls from my cousins, see how they liked it, get their reaction. And everybody's reaction. I'm going to go on Facebook tonight. So, I want to say this in turn. We all know that oh my gosh, let me go into Raw versus SmackDown's matches. I'm going to go with tag team. I picked SmackDown, but I know I lost. I lost that. I was hoping they would win, but I lost that. All the matches didn't go in straight order like I planned. It reminded me of Backlash, how the world title was in front. But it turned out to be a great pay-per-view. What WWE didn't mention at the pre-show was Kane versus Luke Harper. We all knew Luke Harper was there because of the pre-show, but Luke Harper showing up in one. You'll see that. Well, you already seen it. Luke Harper shows up at the end of the Raw, but we'll get to that later. So Luke Harper versus Kane. I picked Luke Harper. My friend Ricardo picked Kane. You're gonna see that. Luke Harper beats Kane. No. Kane beats Luke Harper. Sorry, choke slam, boom. And then we get into the women's match between Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, and Alicia Fox against Becky Lynch, so-called Nikki Bella, that didn't show up. Probably her neck. I'm pretty sure it's her neck. She can't be putting pressure on the neck. Even if she does it, it's what Carmella's doing. And I know it's Carmella. So they put Natalia in. We should saw my reaction. I'm telling you, Nia Jax, we're going to get Nia Jax out of there one way or another. And Becky Lynch did that with the disarmer. I was hoping to see a suplex, but never happened because Nia Jax is big. She's dominant. She was the dominant one in that match, but they got her out of there. But as I can see, we know who the dominant woman is. I got to give it to Raw. Charlotte got the pin and got the win. And I'm all for it. I don't care how she did it. She could have cheated. She could have did it anyway. But you know what? This is Charlotte. You're talking about. She's supreme. You know, she's going to win every pay-per-view. She never lost a pay-per-view. She's still on that streak. She's still on that streak. Maybe I should have paid more close attention. But the reason why I picked SmackDown, because SmackDown needs a win, you know? I want SmackDown to win, but I don't know if the tally's right. But I think the Raw won, and I don't know. We're going to see that tomorrow. Maybe if there's Raw Talk. I think there's Raw Talk after this. I didn't get to watch it, so... you're going to see a little... Yeah, I'm going to take... I had to leave out the outside. I left the recorder on for my video, but it recorded the garage, and there was nobody in the garage. I left. I'm going to say goodbye to my friends. You just hear that, but hopefully that's why I'm doing this video, is because I'm just letting people know, to warn you ahead of time, that my video didn't end like this. That's why I'm giving a review to say how I liked it. I thought Survivor Series was... I gave it a 10 plus. Because it did okay. It did perfect to me. I gotta give it a 10 plus. Nothing wrong. Nothing went wrong. I gotta give it a hint. I mean, what went wrong? I mean, holy mackerel! There were surprises. That's what we want. We want surprises. Taz, you could give it a 7 or a 6, but no, I'm giving Survivor Series a perfect 10 because of what happened tonight. You know, he's probably gonna be on tomorrow night. Tomorrow, saying that. Other than that. That's my rating on it. But anyways, let's get back to the women's. Becky Lynch. Yeah, Charlotte win. Okay. And then we see Charlotte attacking Bayley at the end. Throws Bayley. Just another heelish man. You know. Something I didn't agree about the men's. You'll see what I'm going to talk about. Probably I didn't agree with it, but I think I agree with it now because of something. But anyways, then we got to the tag team championships. I was still going for SmackDown on this. I thought we were going to have a good... I thought they had a good chance, but you know, I don't know. It was awesome. The thing is that Kofi Kingston gets a flying body slide on top of Breezango. Breezango leaves. Then all of a sudden, super kick, Usos. You didn't see that one coming, and then they get eliminated. There goes the New Day. Never liked the motherfuckers because they're a heel team. Who thinks they're a babyface team? Actually, they're a babyface team that are actually heels. That's what I'm saying. They do heel as shit. 3 men on one belt. Yeah, we saw a Demolition, but they were heels. Demolition wasn't a babyface. They were heels, okay? And then you got New Day coming out, acting like they're the shit, and it's just like, you know what? You guys are still freaking bad guys, you know? Or maybe that's what the fans like anyways, it's the heels. Maybe because of this new era. Well, you know what? Maybe we don't go back to the old good guy versus bad guy situation anymore. It's all changed now, so I guess we gotta look like the freaking New Day, who's been holding those belts ever since, trying to beat the Demolition's record, what might be coming up before Roadblock. But hey, you know what? I say, since after this match, which was awesome, thank you very much. And you gotta thank Cesaro and Sheamus for that one, by the way, New Day. Because they saved your freaking ass. Dumbasses. Yeah. You talk shit about them, but they freaking got the win. And I'm gonna bring that up right now because you know what? That's what happened, and that's what's cool, is because the Usos ended up being the last participants in the match. And with the Cesaro and Sheamus. Which lasted a long while because I was like, everybody counted, everybody moved, and people getting out pins. It's like, I loved it. I loved every minute. I thought I said, man, I don't care what the prediction is. I liked it. I don't care if my prediction was right anymore. I was telling Ricardo this. Ricardo said, "Ha, I told you. I know. It was getting me and him were cool. Raw, perfect pick. I saw Taz's picks. You saw Taz's picks when I did the prediction, so he got it. I lost that one. Yeah, and I lost the Team Raw, my prediction. And then we had, you know, of course, I jumped to the Raw versus SmackDown things. Now I'm going to get to the, you know, Miz versus Sami Zayn. Now I knew the Miz was going to win this. You know, come on, I got Maurice. Maurice rings the bell, think it's over. Gets a distraction. he gets the pin. Baba boom, baba bing. There it goes. Maurice and Miz gets the win, and IC title stays on SmackDown Raw. Haha, Steph, you bitch. You don't get a fucking IC title. You're not going to make it like your own, bitch. Oh, I hate her sometimes. Great heel. Not her character, by the way. I'm attacking her character. I'm not attacking her personally. I'm attacking her character. Because what she's doing right now is playing her damn character. That's what she's doing right in front of Mick Foley's face. Mick Foley sees it. I know Mick Foley sees it. Mick Foley ain't playing dumb either. I see what he knows what he's doing. You know, he catches Steph, but Stephanie will not go back in that nice girl act, that baby face. She's a wannabe baby face who still plays heel with her freaking husband, and that's what's happening. Oh, and you know what? Everybody likes Triple H because he's on NXT. Well, hey, he can't do anything. Why would he want to get involved with NXT? He does his thing on Raw and SmackDown. Anything that does things that pay better is what makes the character. WWE is paying, her. And Vince knows that she owns the company. She can do whatever she wants. She can be heel or babyface. So the Miz grants that to taking the IC title back. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the freaking thing. Cruiserweight Championship. You know what? I had a feeling that they're gonna. They said that Kalisto. I picked Kalisto, but all of a sudden Baron Corbin comes out. Whoa! They're gonna keep it out. They're gonna keep the title on. So there's no title change between the two. No title change between SmackDown. SmackDown. No title change for Raw. There's no Cruiserweights are not coming to SmackDown. So that deal just went out. First of all, why would he want to make that stupid match if he knew the other guy was going to cause the entrance? Stupid, right? So, and you know what? They got to thank Daniel Bryan, you better thank fucking Miz right now, because you know what? I'm sorry, Daniel Bryan's all good now, but I'm seeing on the heel side what he's doing. That's called abuse of power still. You gotta treat your heels the same way as you treat your baby faces. You cannot divide a line like that. You can't, that's not being good for business. That's not good. You're being an authority figure, just like Baron Corbin calls him. And it's good that Baron Corbin came in there and split that up. It's great that the Cruiserweights would come, but you know what? I'm not going to be mad at that no more. I'm not going to be mad at the Cruiserweights. I'm not going to be mad at SmackDown losing. Because you know what? That Personally, I hate to say this, but since I saw that SmackDown Talk Smack with Miz getting after Daniel Bryan, good, because that motherfucker deserves it. I don't care if he fucking got to break his fucking neck and everything. The guy's an asshole. Jeez. Did you see him on freaking Total Divas, man? I know. Dwell on your freaking... You think about yourself. I know you're thinking about yourself, but come on, dude. Get a grip on your fucking life, bro. Don't try to bring people down in your fucking level. Just because you're not in the ring. Just because you're not doing this. Just because you're doing... No, it's all about Daniel Bryan. All about Daniel Bryan. No, this shouldn't be all about Daniel Bryan and the freaking WWE. This should be all about the talent, the WWE, and everybody. Not about your little ass. Not about anything else. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not much of a Daniel Bryan fan no more. He's pissing me off. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He didn't know what to do with the draft because he's a fucking loser. He picks fucking guys who are fucking losers anyways. He picks James Ellsworth, who knows how he's gonna go. I mean, dude, you get this guy, you're cheering for this guy, he reminds you of you a lot, but what are you doing? You're burying the guy over my guy, AJ Styles. You're trying to bury my guy, AJ Styles, who's better, 3 times better than your fucking ass ever was, and you're trying to put James Ellsworth along with that for a gimmick? What the hell, WWE? I mean, what the hell? I mean, Shane, you shouldn't have put up with this idiot. God. No, I mean, he's talented. Yeah, Daniel Bryan. I agree. I like Daniel Bryan's skills, but come on, man. What he's doing as general manager is pissing me off. Jeez, get over yourself, bro. Really. There's no point for you to fucking treat your talent like shit, including your heels. You're trying to downgrade fucking Miz to a fucking who's an IC Challenge champion, who's great ring rust because he reminds you of you so much that he's probably 3 times better than your ass. Maybe because he did. I mean, you know, because you're an underdog and WWE treated you. You know, and fans gave you that, and the fans talked. That's how you got the title. You know what? You didn't. What, you earned it? How did you earn it? You earned it by crying to people, saying, you know what? Come back. Can you back me up and try to get these guys to freaking finally give me? No, you got to earn that shit. You know, you don't laugh at what people think. Yeah, it's great that the fans picked your ass, but you know what? What you're using, what you're doing right now with the SmackDown talent is pissing me off. They're great underdogs. Then you put them against the Raw team, who you barely got one match over, but you buried tag teams and you got buried the women's. Because what you didn't do, you didn't pick the right people on drafted, the right people on fucking SmackDown, and you fucking messed that up because you believe in underdogs. Well, that's good and great, but this is WWE, motherfucker. This ain't fucking indies, okay? You can do that on all the indies, but when it's underneath Vince's watch, underneath Vince's fucking command, he ain't gonna fucking make indie stars famous. That you think you gotta. In order to do that, you have to earn it. You have to earn the motherfucker. You can't just like say, "Oh, let's just put them all out here and go good and just make their hopes come true." Man, come on, bro. Vince gets these big old dudes and they fucking dominate your ass. Hey, it's great that you find a way to get Nia Jax on the ring. Oh, it's great to get. But what's the end result? What's the end result? You know, that didn't do nothing. Except for one match I'm going to bring up. Cruiserweight title was pretty cool. But I agree with Baron Corbin. That guy's a star. He buries Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin can't even do nothing. Fuck you, Daniel Bryan. Fuck you. And that's my, I'm sorry to cuss, but hey, you know what? That's what I believe. That's my opinion about Daniel Bryan. It's just the guy's not good for general management material. And you know what? Mick Foley's doing a great job on Raw, by the way. And I never thought he would do it. But I'm losing my trust in SmackDown right now. I thought that they were going to change. I thought they were going to do anything. It didn't change nothing. 2-hour show, that's great. But it's still not worth watching no more. Because Baron Corbin's going to leave, go to Raw, and you're going to lose talent. Miz already re-signed with you, but you're going to lose that motherfucker too. What's going to happen? You know? You got to have talent on your roster. You got to have a draw on your roster. You got to have heat, a lot of heat, to draw in fans to watch the show. Who cares about merch? Oh my God, who cares about New Day? They can bring in as much merch as they want. Who cares about James Ellsworth? Oh, they can bring in as much merch as he want. AJ Styles did that. You got AJ Styles. Whoopee. But you didn't pick the right guy. You did not pick the right guys on SmackDown. You let everybody go. Man, if I would have picked my first pick, besides my guy, because I know you would have got him, it would have been Brock Lesnar. And you didn't even do that, you motherfucker. Holy crap. How did you get Brock Lesnar? That's a fucking draw. You are one dumb motherfucker, Brian. Oh my God, what underdog's gonna beat Brock Lesnar, you dumbass? That's why I hate about the draft. That's why I'm bringing this up. That's how I feel about Daniel Bryan. I'm sorry. Daniel Bryan could go to hell with Oxy. He could lose his job. He could go back to Total Bellows. He could wing me to freaking damn Phoenix home as long as I care. Meet him? Fuck him. I wouldn't want to meet that motherfucker. Jesus. It's like Hogan, dude. Who wants to be Hulk Hogan? He's an asshole anyways. Sorry. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Well, I could talk shit all I want about Daniel Bryan, but it ain't gonna solve anything. Hey, if you want to step out, I don't care. I can talk shit about Daniel Bryan all I want. I'm just like, yeah, that's my opinion. If I see him, that'd be cool. I mean, we get along together. But, dude, this is to you. If you ever see my YouTube video, Daniel, I'm letting you know straight. You better keep your shit together on SmackDown, bro. Because a lot of fans are pissed. Fans don't get what I'm saying. Well, you know what? You guys need to start listening to what I'm saying. Because if you go back to what he was doing with the draft, you got to get... Shane McMahon had nothing to do with that draft. You know that, right? Well, he did, but he believed in Daniel Bryan, what Daniel Bryan did. But how can you believe on somebody who just buries fucking talent, who's going to bury his heel? I'm not talking about the baby face, okay? I'm talking about the heels, okay? I may be a heel. It may be a heel, like a bad guy, situation. That's what bad guys are heels. I don't care. I know this is going to go longer, but that's it. And then we got... so I'm going to calm down. I'm going to go straight to this Raw versus SmackDown guys right now. Oh, God, what a long match that was. Ooh, nobody was getting eliminated. I was just seeing AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. Okay, this is cool. Everybody's going back and forth. Chris Jericho, boom, boom, boom. Everybody wants to see dream shots at everybody. Like, this could be a WrestleMania moment. Ha, ha, ha. But what did it do? It didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing. The only man that made a difference was Braun Strowman, who got in there. And I said, man, I'm not pulling for... I hope SmackDown pulls this. I was all into him. I said, man, you guys better get this. I saw Shane O'Mac. Put Shane O'Mac in there. Oh, it was awesome. Braun. Braun eliminated Dean. Morgan. No, go. Thank you. I'm gonna lock my door. Swear. Leave. Sorry, I can't handle my nephew right now. He's just, anyways, we see the Braun Strowman just manhandling Dean Ambrose. Character is pissing me off. What the hell are you doing, Dean? Okay, I know AJ Styles is there to be heel. He's pushing the buttons. He's pushing the buttons on Dean, saying, you know what, you don't do this because you're all... Yeah. But as I see it, Dean was starting this whole thing. Now they're putting the blame on AJ Styles. You know what, that's good heat. But, dude, this is not a good time to start off a feud right now when SmackDown is having a team right now. This storyline could have waited a long time ago, But no, we have to have Dean Ambrose start a shit and then lose from Braun Strowman. Well, he didn't want to do that. Well, I know it was going to be a potential Shield moment towards the end, so I didn't know that was going to happen until I saw it. But we'll get into that. Braun Strowman beats Dean Ambrose, got the first elimination. Then we see Chris Jericho, we see Bray Wyatt, we see Randy Orton, we see, which is pretty cool. Seth Rollins. Well, I kind of got a little mixed up because I didn't know what was going on at the time. I had to go do stuff. No, I sat down. No, I didn't want to get up, but we were just talking. And I can't recall how the elimination went. All I know is that Dean Ambrose went. I think there was Kevin Owens. There was Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho. Kevin Owens hit AJ Styles in the back with the freaking damn the list. Got disqualified. Thank you very much. Yeah, you don't do that, dude. I don't care who you are. Huh. Fucking Kevin Owens, man. I was a Kevin Owens fan, but not no more. I mean, Kevin Steen back in Ring of Honor, but not on Raw, dude. That's just that's what everybody knows from him, from Ring of Honor. But he's not big as AJ Styles. And yes, he's a paper champion, by the way. Kevin Owens. That guy is the real champ. My man is the real champ. But we will see. Oh, well, he suffers his first loss at Survivor. But that's meant to happen. So we see all the way leading up to, elimination. Braun Strowman gets knocked out of the ring, and then they want to do. And then we see Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, but Randy Orton came up with the RKO on Braun Strowman. You know, it was cool. We saw Raw saying, you know what, Braun Strowman doesn't need Bray Wyatt anymore. We saw that turn now. We're not going to see Braun with the Wyatts. It's cool. And then, man, where's Rowan? I mean, I didn't see Eric Rowan either. I'll talk about the end, but I'll skip. I'll get to that. Anyways, we see Braun Strowman get laid out onto the table, and then all of a sudden I said, "Oh shit, that's a Shane spot. That's the spot." And I looked. The camera went to Shane. He's getting up. My friend says, "Man, he's getting slow, dude. He's 50 years old. Give him a break." Getting up. Gets up. Does the freaking infamous Undertaker spot where he Raw that one night. Elbow drop onto the table, man. That was awesome. Braun Strowman couldn't get back in because James Ellsworth was underneath the ring, boy. He grabbed that leg, make sure he didn't go in, and then bam. You know what? I think what would have happened better is if Braun Strowman should have took James Ellsworth, grabbed him right there at the ringside, put him on the table out there. But no, James Ellsworth, I was trying to tell James Ellsworth, run, boy, run like Forrest Gump, all the way freaking back to the freaking back. That should have happened, but no. The spot off to the side, onto the table with all the equipment was badass. Braun Strowman straight picks him up, throws him off to the table. It was off the side of the stage. Great spot. Yeah, I know I'm not a wrestler, but I just hear this from the Taz show, spots and shit. That's how I learned. I learned this from the podcast. I learned from wrestling shows I go to and everything. So, and mentally, not physically, because I will not cross those ropes. I know kayfabe is a bad word for wrestlers. It is a bad word, so I will not use the word. So be cautious when you're around wrestlers saying that word, because it's not a good word. It's a bad word. Okay, we all know it's broken already. We all know it's already done. There's no use of saying it anymore. But it's great. That was great leading up to where Braun Strowman got eliminated. Then we see back in the ring, going at it. I think the best part was actually going at it before Braun Strowman got eliminated, was when all the men were in the ring and they're going at it. I love that part. I said, man, this is Raw vs. SmackDown right here. Video games. This is all video game related. It's just 2K17's out. I got the video game. I'm enjoying it. I'm playing Brock versus Goldberg. I'm probably going to play that 15,000 times after seeing that match. We're going to bring that up. Like I said, we did see that. I did mention Brock versus Goldberg. Anyways, so the spot was going. And then we see Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. The last two guys in the ring. Who else got eliminated? Chris Jericho got eliminated by Randy Orton with the RKO out of nowhere. And then we just see Bray Wyatt, Shane McMahon, AJ Styles. No, AJ Styles got DQ'd. No, AJ Styles is still there. And then we had 4 on 2. It was Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. So they got in there, got into a fight, boom, this and that. AJ Styles got into the ring. I don't know what they were going to do a spot. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns is going to do a spot on I believe Randy Orton or something. I don't know. Shane McMahon got eliminated by somebody. Oh wait, no, Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon was fighting Roman Reigns for a little while. Got into a spot. Damn, he was gonna throw. Shane McMahon threw Roman Reigns into the steel post, man, and was gonna go for a spear and steel post, and it didn't work. And then we see the coast to coast is about to happen. I'll get to there in a minute, because what I said about to happen didn't happen. Because what happened was when Shane McMahon went for it, in midair, freaking Roman Reigns speared the hell out of Shane McMahon. You could see the replay if you go click it slow enough, or anywhere, you'll see Shane McMahon's head bounce off the mat 2 inches or 3 inches off the mat as fast as he can. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a concussion. I don't care what you say. That bump is a concussion. And bump, of course, is a wrestling term. Yeah, big bump. Um, like I said, I learned this from podcasts and everything. Um, it's not. It's whoa. Shane McMahon just took a bad bump, and it was really really scary. His eyes, which is like the Hell in a Cell. When he felt the Hell in a Cell, oh my gosh, just he's got that loose wounds from last year. It's affecting him. That's why the trainers went out. The old man. And then we see then we still going out. Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton going at it. AJ Styles going at it. No, AJ Styles getting there with Roman Reigns. I think what happened, I don't know. I don't remember the spots. I think excuse me. I think Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt went at it for a while. We had Shield and everything. AJ Styles was still out of the ring as DQ. And then we saw we're gonna have the infamous Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns powerbomb onto the table. Didn't happen because AJ Styles comes out of nowhere and then goes back in the ring, and all of a sudden here goes Dean Ambrose. Oh my gosh. Costing SmackDown a loss if he doesn't vendetta for TLC. This is all about TLC, ladies and gentlemen. The whole thing's about TLC. This is all about TLC. This is all about the WWE Championship. This is about promoting. I know why he did it. I just didn't like how he just thinks about himself and not the SmackDown. That could have waited. That could have waited after it. That could have waited like the Charlotte Women's Championship. Women's match. So we got AJ Styles in there, and then Dean Ambrose attacks him. Dean Ambrose pulls him out, and then we see a Shield reunion. We have all three members picking AJ Styles up, down onto the table, goes in the ring, and Seth Rollins pins AJ Styles for the win. Just kind of sending a message, whoever pins AJ Styles doesn't mean anything, because it has to happen at WrestleMania, like Seth Rollins. So I was just telling you, didn't mean that. Now it would be different if he would have lost the title, but guys, guess what, buddy? Title's still on AJ Styles. So we're just gonna see if AJ Styles keeps the title at TLC. So my guy got eliminated. It didn't matter because I knew the WWE site said about Orton, and I was like, whoa, okay. Actually, Orton did something. Whoa, it was all about Orton. And think about it. I was like, whoa. We had Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, still going after Bray Wyatt, still going after him. And all of a sudden, as we see the Wyatts still out there on the side, and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins still in the ring trying to watch each other back. We see Luke Harper all of a sudden. And then they all three getting up in there, and then all of a sudden, we see they're going at it, and then Roman's going for the spear on Bray Wyatt, but all of a sudden here goes Randy Orton, got in the way, sacrificed himself, and then all of a sudden Bray Wyatt, Sister Abigail, boom, gets the win. SmackDown wins once, and because of Randy Orton's sacrifice. Orton played a good part. WWE, I gotta give you credit. You got a one on the site. And Taz, you're right. SmackDown won. I won. And that's it. Now, Taz, I'm sorry. Everybody on the internet, world shock. Goldberg won. Why? Why would you not think Goldberg would win? Just because he's 50? Why? Dude, the way he looked like Goldberg. He still looked like Goldberg. You guys doubting him on Monday Night Raw? So, anyways, this is my review. And, as you can say, sorry about the Daniel Bryan situation. I'm still not okay with it, but I'll get over it. Thank you for watching this video. I will have the second video. That'll be the whole 4-hour live reaction of SmackDown. The Survivor Series. And we will see you tomorrow. Live reaction with Raw, because I think I will do a live reaction Raw because I want to see the tag team belts switch to Sheamus and Cesaro. And I hope that will work. Because Sheamus and Cesaro should have the belts on them. Because a New Day sucks to me, not rocks. Oh gosh, I want to get rid of that whole saying. I think what happened is that the New Day could split up now. Kofi. You always want Kofi. You guys think Kofi and them are good, but this time you guys got to think that these guys should become split because of the fact that these guys should go for the world title. And you guys don't look at it. You guys think they're just as long as reigning champions. Well, you know what? Tag team belts are okay, but at the end of the day, that world title is what matters. So, and I will leave it at that. And you would check me out on Kenneth Erickson on Facebook, Kenneth Erickson at Twitter, and I will see you later.